Let's get started. I rock. Yeah, he actually messaged me on Discord telling me I'm actually starting up Sekiro. You might want to know. So yeah, I'll probably be watching a good amount of that when I can. It's it's one of those like train wreck situations, like you can't look away from it. And other horrible news, uh-oh. Why is the camera so close to the back of Kiryu's head? So, don't they already own Skype? Like, that's not enough? I guess because Skype is falling off. Lizard. Lizard. You just apparently like throwing your money away on me, don't you? But thank you for the gift. I'm sure I will play it eventually. Who knows how long that'll be, but that it is a game that I have been interested in. They are the ones who ruin... Oh, so they're gonna ruin Discord too? Great. Anyway... So, off-stream... I completed the poker request. Hello, X-Band TV, welcome to the stream. That's not a expression I'm familiar with, going around the twist. Yeah, I guess he does. So let's see, we got UFO Catcher, Koi Koi, and food places, basically. I don't know what she's gonna request next. Hollow Knight. Steakhouse behind the batting center. Okay, so it must be Ikinari Steak. Man, I'm so used to like going to the cabaret club like usually pretty early on in the stream to go hang out with one of the girls, but we're done with that. It's a weird feeling. Nope, I did not have Hollow Knight. If we have time, again, I may come back and try to do the final side mission for Majima Construction. I've been holding off on doing that. Okay, so we want to go over here. Yeah, I've watched several people play parts of Hollow Knight. And we got a Cobra raid. Thanks for the raid, Cobra. I guess you'll have to do some grinding off stream or maybe even on stream to beat Watson. And no, not the Apex Legends Watson. Oh, really? She got stuck behind these guys. Fine, I'll just fight him. I decided to hurt. Too quickly. left. Oh, why are you hiding back there? $28 a drink, that would be pretty damn expensive. Okay, what do you want? Juicy tenderloin, but it's a steak, not a pork tenderloin.
いらっしゃいませ。
お腹空いちゃった。
And I think we're almost at rank triple S with her.
ありがとうございました。
行こう。ありがとう、おじさん。
Throwing COVID for free. Yeah, there we go. Triple S. Oh, really? We get another Royal Joker card after that? God damn it. I had to do the Joker challenge, or the poker challenge before I could get to this point, so, like, that's stupid. Wait, does it go to another level? I mean, I know there are more requests to do. Ah, okay, got Kirlia in the daycare. So it's either going to be another place to eat, the UFO catcher, or Koi Koi that she requests next. She was kind of like skating along the ground there. Okay, it's going to be Koi Koi. Which is not too far from where I am right now. Wait, who's this guy back here?
Kiryu-san!
This is another person, like, where it's like I did their sub-story so long ago, I can't even really remember who they are. If it causes the graphics to look like snakes. No, I have not looked up the rules. I'm gonna have to learn it right now. Oops, that's not the place. I needed to go in the door next. Actually, this place right here with the car in it looks like a paint spray from GTA. I literally can't even use this experience that I'm gaining. I've learned everything that I can, except for the stuff that's locked. Even Flux. Yeah, you can't drive on your own. Over 500 points in Koi Koi. Now, I do have items for Koi Koi, but I gotta learn how this works first. And I'm assuming that it's gotta be in one session. Matching a card in your hand with one on the table allows you to take that card. Form special card combinations to outscore your opponents. Okay, so you have to put down a card every turn regardless, kind of like in Mahjong. You have to discard a tile every turn. The hand continues and you try to form more combinations, or the hand ends and you get the points for the card combinations you hold. This is where I'm going to get lost. How do I know what a 20-point card is? Well, so what does this item do? When flipping, you're able to flip the cards on the table within range. I didn't see anything in the rules about flipping. Flip, kid, flip. No, I'm not going to use it because I don't understand what it does yet. Okay, well, I want to do the higher wager. And Yu-Gi-Oh! I guess I probably want the hand guide on. I won't change anything else because I don't know what all that stuff means. Okay, I'm the dealer.
Yakuza. では始めますか。
Okay, so that tells me like what ones I can make a pair with. So, do I want to go for the 3 immediately? Oh, I have to pick one. I can't like make a 3. Close to cherry blossom viewing. So that'll get it for me. I have to get 500 points?
Koi.
This music, though. Okay, I guess whatever I was close to, I lost the chance to get it. Level 27 already, nice. It's like, I don't know what order to play these cards in. Just have to discard that. It's okay, so I lost. So can I... Is it even possible for me to lose points? Because if that's the case, then I should play the 12-round game so that I have the highest chance of getting 500. I can't play anything. It's like, how do I know what the best card to discard here is? Like, I guess I have 2 of these, so I should get rid of one. Okay, yeah, because now I can play off of it. Can't do shit with these. What am I doing here? Oh, like I can play off of the card that just got flipped over. I got 1 point. I didn't mean to call Koi, because he's probably going to win this. Oh. Okay. I guess I can't call Koi again. Yeah, like, the amount of points that I'm getting for this is, like, nowhere near what I need. Do anything with these. Orange sherbet, nice.
子課長
Okay.
カー
I guess that was a good play. Still, it's only 6 points. And I can't call Koi Koi on that. I got an achievement for that? What a player. Yeah, I'm supposed to get 500 for this. Now that says Yakuza Kiwami, but I'm guessing that, I mean, it's the same game, so it shouldn't really matter. Oh, okay, it does say Kiwami 2 when I click on it, though. Oh, does doing a higher difficulty allow you to wager more? Okay, so someone posted a guide. Okay, a visual reference to the cards. Yeah, let's look at that at least. Okay, like some of them I could tell belonged to the same suit, but others like were not so obvious to me, like the January ones. Yes, some of them it's not that obvious. Playing for the longest match possible will give you more opportunities to score points. You get to go first in the next round if you bank your points. And do highest difficulty. Dealer has a huge advantage. Whoever starts the entire game as dealer is a big favorite to win by the end. It's talking about what hands to go for. Boar, deer, and butterfly. I mean, that's what I got last time. Usually I go for the newest cards on the table. A draw means a change of dealer. But in Yakuza's version, the game ends in a draw even if you had a hand but called coy. Okay, well, I guess I'll keep that open. I still don't really understand what the Lucky Hanafuda card does. So, I'll save here and I'll use it. No, I want to change settings. 200, double points. Hand guide, 12 rounds. Opponent's the dealer.
Yakuza. Oh, yaruka.
Okay, so that just brings up a list of the hands and what they're worth, but not what you need to get the hands. So there's no way... Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, that'll allow me to see what cards are required for it. So I guess if it tells me you're close to one of these, I'll have to, like, look it up and see what I need to do to get it. Close to moon viewing. Okay, so I have the moon over there. So I need the sake cup with chrysanthemum. Yeah, so it's this one. So, but I don't have, do I have the ability to play off of it? Can I use this one? I'm still trying to recognize, like, all the suits and stuff. And do I actually want to go for it right now, or is there a reason to keep it for the time being? Cherry blossom viewing. Okay. It says I'm close to other. I don't know what that means. I'm worried if I put this down, he's gonna play off of it. Let's put this one down. Okay, he took that one. Okay, so which of these is better? Season poetry ribbons. Poetry ribbons is only 1 point. 4 cards of the same month as the current round. So it's the January ones. I guess, do I even have the ability to make that right now? It doesn't look like any of them are on the table. There's not a way for me to look closer at the cards that I currently have. Okay, so then I should play the sake cup with chrysanthemum because it can get multiple?
花見酒月見酒種カス
Okay. Don't call coy. So when it says 500 points, it's talking about the points that I'm wagering? Because it doesn't seem like it could possibly be talking about these points that I'm earning for my hands.
Yosh!
I don't even know what the Lucky Hanafuda card did. I saw no difference in how that game played out. Your points get multiplied at the end of a match, okay. Okay, so if opponent is close to season... Okay, which ones are the February cards again? I closed that one. Okay. But I have no way to play off of that one. Okay. Damn it. Wait. Oh, okay, that was his choice. I'm like, wait, why is it giving me the option to do that? Because I don't want to play the ribbon. So I have the deer, and the boar's on the board there. Yeah, and I have the butterfly. I need 10 junk cards. Still calling coy. poetry ribbons. Yeah, just end that hand, please.
当然じゃな。
Play off of anything. He's getting real close to junk. Oh, I actually got poetry ribbons.
Yosh! 勝負はこれからじゃ。
Welcome back, Rock. Cherry blossom viewing. Curtains with Sakura. Can use either of those. Variety. Any 5 10-point cards, with each additional 10-point card adding another point. See, I don't know which ones are the 10-point cards. by
いいの
one still. Yes, totally. Okay, so the butterfly's on the table. I've got the deer. And I have the boar in my hand. Children killed. So not your knowledge. No hands were formed. Okay, well, I become the dealer. Seems legit to me. See, the problem here is I don't know how many in-game points I need to get in order to get 500 points. I mean, I kind of just want to say don't call Koi just to ensure that I win this hand. But he doesn't have a lot right now. Fine, let's keep going. because I have the moon. I haven't been able to play off of it, although I guess if I do that... Yeah.
Kimizaki. Pass.
Okay, I think that's good.
Yosh.
What just happened there? Some of the cards got grouped together. Can't play anything. A full set of what exactly? I have some options this time. Oh, so like a winning hand is on the table. I missed what it said opponent was close to. Let's try to keep going. Do I even have another hand that I'm close to? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad move.
当然じゃな。
Kimizaki.
I'll take that.
Yosh.
勝負はこれからじゃ。
There's not much on the table now.
来い。
Damn, now it's tied.
くそ、気分がいいのう。
Hey, bunny. Trying to figure out this koi koi game. Okay, now he's ahead.
くそ、当然じゃな。
Oh yes, it's my favorite. Is there anything in particular I want to go for? I can't even really tell at this point. I'm close to season? Okay, which ones are November? Okay. Yeah, that red one kind of looks really different than the rest of them do. Yes, it is the card game that they play in Summer Wars. Blue poetry ribbons. Okay, so I don't have any of those anyway. Oh, you were thinking of a different show? Oh, I know the name. Don't really know anything about it. Why can't I play this on the one that's on the table? Is that not the same suit? Oh, okay, it's not. One of them is July, one of them's April. There we go. Got season. Hey, Luna. That'll put me slightly ahead. I think there aren't enough cards left for me to try to go for anything else, I feel like.
Yosh!
This is the last hand. And even if I win, I have no idea if I'm getting enough points to fulfill the request. Yeah, I probably will. It's not looking good. He's one card away from junk. Is there really anything I can put down that could help me here? Well, he can't win with that alone. Now we can. So how many points does that cost me then? Wager was 200. So wait, is it it's the difference of our points times whatever the wager was? Is that how this works? Because if that's the case, then I would need to, what, beat him by 3?
Aww.
Okay, let's load. Okay, but if that's the case, then couldn't I do a shorter game and just try to win by a lot more points? Yeah, I'm trying to fulfill all of her requests. I don't have many left. This is the only gambling game that I have left. There's also the UFO catcher and then eating at a couple of places, and that's it. 39 out of 45. Yeah, like, I'll use it even though I don't really understand what it does. Double points for 7+. Yeah, I haven't gotten that, I don't think. Okay, yeah, we'll do 3 rounds this time. I'm the dealer this time.
Yakuza.
Oh,
I mean, at least with this game, I'm getting some enjoyment of figuring it out. With poker, it was just like, well, shit, I can't win this time, so let's do it again. I still won't 100% it. I'm not playing Mahjong. I'd have to play 6 tournaments of Mahjong, and that's not even all of it. Like, there's go out with Ron or Sumo 5 times, and then there's, like, win a certain amount of points. And it's just, like, that's not something I want to mess with. No, I tried Shogi once, and I'm just not fluent enough in Shogi. Like, I try to play it like chess, and it doesn't work that way. I have the deer in my hand, but I don't have anything to match it with. No. Don't I want to try to get both of these? Can I even match the socket cup with anything? I can't check the hands right now. Oh, he's feeling sick. That sucks. I'm gonna say yes.
Yosh!
He took the one I was gonna take next. Oh, I'm close to season?
Kimizake!
Oh, that was lucky.
Yosh!
勝負はこれからじゃ。
Yeah, they never pay him extra. Damn it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. What to put down here. Oh, that worked. Okay, so I win 11-0, so what happens? $2,200 points. Yes! All gambling requests done. Save that shit. Hey, Michael. Yeah, I don't know. They like this area that I was gambling in was like in like a underground shelter sort of thing, not exactly above board. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, I didn't like totally read what she was saying here. I thought she wanted to go get pasta at Club Sega. Yeah, they serve pasta at the arcade, don't you know? So, is it Cafe Alps? I think it is. Because I don't have that one. Oh, wait. Right, I forgot you can, like, use the camera. I guess you could take a selfie if you wanted to. You walk past the arcade to the pasta place. Yeah, it's gotta be Cafe Alps. Yeah, I gotta say, Koi Koi actually was kind of fun once I started to get the hang of it. There's still, like, a lot of it I don't feel like I understand. But it wasn't that bad. Certainly not compared to the fucking poker request. I want to go this way. Yeah, it is the same game they played in Summer Wars. Yeah, we were actually just talking about that. Okay, what does she want? Oh, she probably got left behind. Okay. What do you want here? Napolitan.
いらっしゃいませ。
お腹空いちゃった。
The only thing I really gotta worry about that's left is the UFO catcher. Hopefully it's not gonna be like a really stupid hard one to pick up. Gotta wait for her next prompt. Oh, she's running over to the arcade already. Maybe she's gonna want to do UFO catcher now. Oh, you want to fight? I'll fight you. I've never been any good at crane games in real life. Aye. That's the monkey, right? Which one, though? That one's gone. I guess I don't already have an II. The fucking monkey? Is it the baby one, maybe?
よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします？うまく狙えましたか？ 自動で動きます。
Ugh. Oh, it's the one. Wait, there's two with hair sticking up. The one in front or the one in back? The bit. Okay, so the one in back.
よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Knocked him over.
横に移動します。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。
Can't see shit from that angle. Really?
移動します。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Tilt the entire cabinet. Tilt, you monster!
次に進みます。よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
I feel like I'm just making it more difficult.
よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Damn it. I survived all the gambling requests. I can't let UFO catcher stop me.
どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Well, in this game, there are people who request for you to get stuff for them and will usually pay you once you get them.
どこを狙うかがポイント
And that, like, they'll pay you a lot more than the money you spent on playing the game to begin with.
うまく狙えました
But right now we're trying to pick up something for our niece, so she gets it for free.
自動で動きます。
Oh yeah, you told me about the Yoshis.
よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Turned him over. I don't know if that's gonna make it any easier or harder. Johnny Knobstick. 4-in-1 crab. That's pretty
よく
ridiculous.
狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします？うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Ugh.
次に進みます。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします？うまく狙えましたか？
3 hours later.
自動で動きます。
Fuck! That's the best one that I've had so far.
よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします。うまく狙えましたか？
Streets of Rage 4 Floyd. Streets of Rage 4 wasn't even out back then. At least we're more toward the right now.
どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします。うまく狙えましたか？
Yeah, some of those fighting games looked pretty crazy.
自動で動きます。
That didn't help at all.
次に進みます。よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。 よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします。
Oh yeah, that was pretty different playing the arcade Mario Kart.
自動で動きます。
Son of a bitch.
よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか？どうします。うまく狙えましたか？ 自動で動きます。
Okay, let me tumble a little bit closer. Yeah, part of me was thinking like maybe I should try to reset the machines.
次に進みます。
Wait.
横に移動します。
Like, that's too far over to the right.
よくではどこを狙いますか？どうします。
Can I even get it
うま
from
く狙え
here?
ましたか？自動で動きます。
Okay, it might be a little more doable from here.
よくどこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Shit. Well, I ended up getting one of them. Not the one that I need, though. Hey, Xander. I wasn't that bad at them in Kiwami, in Zero or Kiwami 1, but I feel like they're a lot harder in this game.
よく狙はどこを狙いますか？どうします。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動き
Okay,
ます。
the big one is getting in my way now. Congratulations on getting the thing you didn't want. It's way too early to tell that.
次に進みます。
Okay, let's see if I can, like, move this one at all.
どうします。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Or I could just get it.
おめでとうございます。よく狙いはどこを狙いますか？どうします。うまく狙えましたか？ 自動で動きます
That was... Well, I mean, I made him inch a little farther forward. Like, maybe I could just keep doing that?
横に狙うどこを狙う
Yeah,
かがポイント
a
です
certain boss
移
indeed.
動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
No, that was too far forward. That's kind of like,
次に進みます
like I'm a Metal Gear Solid vet, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily good at it. Like, I can beat the games on extreme, but I sure do die a lot.
うまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
Damn it, okay.
横に移動しますよく狙うどこを狙うかがポイントです移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
He's getting slightly closer to the edge. I feel like this might be the only way for me to get it, since I haven't been able to, like, actually get him by picking him up. This is chapter 15, I think? It's been a little while since I did any main story stuff.
自動で動きます
That was not back enough.
次に進みますよく狙ってください次
I
はどこを
think
狙
I'm a
いま
little
す
too
か
far to the right there.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
We're getting there. We're getting there.
よく狙いはどこを狙いますか移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
I don't know, like I said, I find the UFO catcher in this game only to be much harder than it was in Zero and Kiwami 1.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
Oh, he tumbled backwards. No, this is for Haruka.
次に進みます横によく狙ってください
I'm trying to fulfill all of her requests.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
Oh, come on! Yeah, I don't blame a lot of people for giving up on those.
移動しますうまく狙えましたか
The poker one was fucking ridiculous.
自動で動きますどこを狙うかがポイントです移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
Grease the claw when I wasn't looking.
次に進みますよくどこを狙うかがポイントです移動しますうまく狙えましたか自動で動きます
Fuck.
よくどこを狙うかがポイントです。
Welcome back, Bunny. We finished the Koi Koi request, trying to get this UFO catcher doll for her now. Just that the Ai is his name, the monkey from Super Monkey Ball.
よく狙うはどこを狙いますか？移動します。うまく狙えましたか？
She just wants to see me
移
suffer.
動で動きます。
Fuck!
次に進みます。
Like, I can't stop now. We are so close to finishing all of her requests.
うまく狙えましたか？ 自動で動きます。
Hey, Terry. Now it's on the right fucking side. Like,
どこを
I might have to reset it if I can't get him to move from there.
うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Well, he sorta moved. You cheated. Sounds like a Persona 3's anti-cheating message.
よくではどこを狙いますか？移動します。うまく狙えましたか？自動で動きます。
Holy hell.
おめでとうございます。また遊んでくださいね。ありがとう、おじさん。
Yeah, you better treasure it forever after the effort it took me to get that. Beat the final boss.
行こう。
Okay, I think it's just food now. We've done like everything that's skill-based. Throw it in the trash can. Yeah, I wasn't keeping track of my money. I mean, I have 78 million yen made mostly from running the cabaret club. Sushi spot with the big guy standing out in front like he wants to give you a hug. Okay, sushi zanmai. I think I gotta say I liked it more in 2 overall. Oh, it's a real place?
おじさん。
Oh, are all of them real places? I knew Don Quixote was a real place. Where'd you go? She's getting stuck behind these guys. Guess we'll beat them up first. Or, never mind, I can talk to her while these guys are surrounding me. Special sushi's on my... And that totally, un-aggroed them.
Oh, お腹空いちゃった。
ありがとうございました。
行こう。ありがとう、おじさん。
Exactly, Rock. Well, there's no data that gets transferred over or anything like that, so whatever you did in Zero doesn't have any bearing on what happens in this game. Speak to me, child. Let's show us straight the little spot downstairs. Yoro no Taki, probably. Yeah, because that's the only place besides Ginako that's left. Yeah, like, if you played Zero first, you will definitely get more out of the Cabaret Club in Kiwami 2. Like, well, I won't get into any specifics about it. I feel like I shouldn't say too much about, again, like, no data gets transferred or anything like that. Okay, fine, let's get into a fight. Come back, Haruka. Vinegar mackerel. Yeah, I have to take breaks between each game. I can't just play them all in a row. They're all so long. Tea, I mean, yeah, totally. Well, wouldn't you know, the last place we have to go to is the place with all the alcohol. Since I already know that this is where it's gonna be, might as well mark it right now. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Spicy, gooey, cheesy takoyaki. So this one. Bam! EX! Haruka's necklace. It's equipment. Fulfill all of Haruka's requests. Done. +5 to all stats. I mean, it's not as good as the Eye of the Dragon. But maybe when I don't want the spy gloves on, I could swap that in. Yeah, surprisingly, it didn't give me a Steam achievement for that. So the only things left on the adventure tab are drink all vending machine drinks, the coin lockers for both cities, and then whatever the hell this last one is. Okay, so we can finally move on with the story, but I'm going to take a quick break before that, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. We're getting into stuff that might be spoilers for Terry. Yeah, better keep our mouths shut. Speaking of spoilers, we're about to advance the main story, so I don't know what exactly is going to happen here. Date wanted us to meet wanted us to meet him for some reason. Leave me alone. Who's this guy just hanging out here? Oh, he's a sub-story? Wait a minute, is this another one of the Amon brothers? I'm just gonna wait for this battle to time itself out. Okay, there we go. No, I'm just trying to talk to him.
Oi!
Brother number 2, yep. Oh. We got nearly massacred by the last guy, so I'm kind of afraid of this. Chinese Morpheus. The last guy dual-wielded axes. What's this guy gonna use? Oh, he's got more health than the other one. He's got a freaking SMG and it hurts. Oh god. So, like, damn it, I kind of want to, like, take advantage of the payback ring, but he does so much damage that, I feel like it's not even worth trying to equip, so I'll just put Haruka's necklace on instead. Of course it hurts, it's a gun! Flashbangs do not help either. He draws that so fast. Yeah, this is a lot harder than the first one, and the first one was nothing to sneeze at. Oh my god, I'm already almost dead again. I almost could have countered him there. God. Die. Ugh, Jesus. I think that's not even the last one. All this experience that I can't use. Okay, well now, instead of going to see Date, I better make sure I replenish my medicine supply. Let's put the spy gloves back on. Are there any other sub-stories on the map right now? I didn't even see that one until I saw him, like, face to face.
いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。
Thankfully, it does not cost me a whole lot to replenish my medicine supply. Not compared to what I have, anyway. Okay, what do you want, Date?
あんた一家に
Oh,
お久しぶりです。
what are you doing
どうしたんだ
here?
こんなところに。
ええ、ちょっと。
はるか、少し桐生に話したいことがあるんだ。表にいてくれないか。
わかった。
これを見てもらいたい。倉橋の持っていたデータをコピーして須藤に解析してもらったんだ。
これは
狭山と合田隆二の経歴だ。
I think I know where this might be going. Yeah.
ジョン・スヨン。まさか
狭山薫と合田隆二の母親は同一人物なんだ。
ということは
That dawned on me like a couple of streams ago.
今帰ったわ。どうしたの？そんな深刻な顔をして。
Nothing, nothing.
彼とは初めてだな。警視庁4課長の須藤警視正だ。
はじめまして。
はじめまして。府警4カ所に警部補の狭山薫です。
私は捜査の続きがありますので、これで。
あ、
どうして本庁の4課長がここへ？
例の爆弾騒ぎのことで俺に事情を聞きに来たんだ。
それで爆弾はどうなったの？
すべて解除できた。
With Majima's help, believe it
それ
or
はよかった
not.
わ。
倉橋が持っていたディスクはどうなった？
府警のシステムでも解析できなかったの。
Really?
そうか。
Is there somebody else we can turn to for that?
合流会の方はどうだったの？
どうにか撃退できた。残るは龍二一人だ。
一人？
そうだ。奴は俺との決着を望んで一旦退いた。
どこにいるの？
カムロ町の一番高い場所、そこで待つと言っていた。
カムロ町ヒルズのことか。
おそらく。
So at the top of like one of the buildings that Majima Construction's been making?
あいつとの勝負、避けて通ることはできない。
行かせないわ。
何？
Nani?
私は府警4課の主任よ。殺し合いをしに行く人間を見過ごすことなんてできないわ。
Especially if, well, not that she knows right now, but we're gonna be fighting her half brother.
そうか。だが。
Hey, Mac.
勘違いしないで。あなたはまだ私の監視下にいるのよ。する気になればいつでも逮捕できるわ。
ならすればいいさ。
どうしても行くのね。
あ
あ。ならその前に行ってほしいところがあるの。
Oh.
なんだ。
今うちの課長が警視庁に来てるの。あなたに話があるそうよ。
何？別所さんが？
ええ。近江高島会の動きが怪しいの。多分そのことよ。どうする？言ってもらえる？
ああ、わかった。
Something about the Takashima family.
何？
ええ。
Archive room 13 on the third floor basement.
何？
Everyone's nannying right now.
ああ。
Probably better that way, yeah. Not my favorite destination, but... What does everybody have to say here? Newspaper.
そうだな。
さあ行くか。
Though, for yeah, that lady who we ended up hooking up with, that producer who wanted to make Haruka an idol. Okay, I guess you can't like actually look at it any closer or anything.
Uh.
Yeah, at this point, it's not letting me go out with Haruka, which is kind of why I wanted to get all those requests done immediately before advancing the story any further. Like, I don't know if she's going to become available again later, but I didn't want to take that chance. Let's get a little bit of food before I go.
らっしゃいませ。
Oh, I'm already... I mean, I only need the health. I don't need the experience.
気に入ったぜ。
ありがとうございました。
どちらまで行かれますか？
Metropolitan Police
それでは出発い
Headquarters.
たします。
さっきの狭山の態度気にならなかったか？
ああ、
関西で何かあったんじゃないのか？それに府警の四課長がこんなところに呼び出すってのもおかしな話だ。
They aren't like planning to lock us up here, are they?
誰もいないようだが、これは
どうしたんだ？
これは狭山か？
これでいいわね。こんなところに呼び出してごめんなさい。私にもしものことがあった時のためにこれを残しておこうと思いました。私が知っているすべての情報と今の私の正直な気持ちをあなたに聞いてほしかった。少しの間時間をください。たった今府警のシステムで
Oh, she
クラハ
did
となっ
crack
て
the
いたディスク
disc.
の解析に
She
成功
lied
した
to
わ。
us.
そうしたらあることが分かったの。私と郷田隆二は
Okay, so she knows that they're half brother and sister. Yeah.
多分河原さん、いや私の父があの現場から救い出し
Yeah,
た子供が
that's what I was thinking the identity of the kid was.
今の私にとって唯一血のつながった人間が郷田隆二だなんて。
You don't want us to fight to the death. I get it.
あれだけ憎んでいた極道組織の男が兄弟だったなんて。今の私にできることは郷田隆二に全てを話
I don't know if that's
すこ
gonna
の無駄な
work.
抗争に終止符を打つこと。彼のたった一人の肉親として、
He doesn't really seem like the type who
府
would
警四
listen
課
to
主任の任
you.
務としてね。あなたが私に話してくれたこと、二人で歩いた大阪の街、忘れたりはしないわ。ずっと胸に刻んでおく。それが私にとって唯一のあなたとの思い出。それでいいのよ。やっぱり私とあなたは住む世界が違うんだもの。心を許した私がいけなかったのよ。それだけ。あなたは素敵だった。ごめん、笑顔で別れようと思ったのに。あなたの言う通り、宿命から逃げずに生きてゆくね。さよなら。
狭山。
Kitty was pissed. Damn. Achievement unlocked, Dragon's Blood. Chapter 16, Decision. Sounds like we're building up to the end of the game here. Sup, it's Kiwami Bob. Okay, so now it gives you the option to change the time of day in case you missed anything that was day only or night only. Some main story events will keep you from changing the time. Okay, so I do now have the option to take Haruka with me again, but I've already fulfilled all of her requests.
Oh.
This is the point of no return. Okay, no, I don't want to finish the game tonight. There might be. I mean, I've got 3 more sub-stories left. I don't know if I'll be able to find all of them, but I would like to wrap up as many of them as I can. Oh, there's one in Theater Square. Okay, that was it kind of blended in with the name there. I'm on brother number 3.
Nah.
Sango.
Huh?
Oh boy, here we go again. What the fuck? He's got a bazooka? Oh. Great. Wow, he blocks one attack and then rolls away and blasts you before you can do anything. How? Damn it. Like, I guess I have to just not attack so many times in a row. Oh shit, didn't mean to use one of those. Wow. Fucking dead. Okay, so if I continue, do I get to... does the items that I use get restocked? Okay, yeah, looks like they do.
Nah.
Damn it. I dodged the wrong way. So I'm pressing the buttons too many times, so it's queuing up attacks that I don't want to have queued up. And it would also help if I dodged in the correct direction. Hit the right button there. Wow. So extreme heat mode is clearly the way to go here, but I still can't survive that shit. guess I can't actually be killed when I'm in extreme heat mode. Come on. There we go. You might call that cheese, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You will die in the end. Sure, let's say it's Swiss. Okay, I'm not seeing any other sub-stories here. Unless it, like, takes a bit for it to load. There's only 2 left. See, look, there's one more Amon brother, and then whatever this last one is. I don't have a whole lot of room for food, but, like, again, don't need the experience anyway.
いらっしゃいませ。
This doesn't even heal me for that much. I'm really just better off using my medicine and then buying more. So if nothing else is gonna pop up in Kamurocho, I'll head to Sotenbori and see if anything shows up there.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Oh, here we go. This is not really the quickest way to get there, but it'll work. Oh, Komaki. I thought it was going to be the next Amon brother. Maybe it is.
Boy.
Ultimate technique.
Boy.
Ultimate assassin. Find the culprit. Okay, so what is at the Millennium Tower. Oh, wait. This is not the way in. Where's the way in from the side? Down here. Okay. I need to juice up my heat gauge first. If this is gonna be anything like the previous fights have been.
Oh. Oh.
Joe Amon. We fought but a year ago, remember? Except I didn't actually do that fight in Kiwami 1. Stole his book.
Huh?
Barbarous warlords of Mexico. So anything goes, you say? I could even use the Giant's Mask. Jeez, he's like been all over the world. Got a sword with cherry blossom petals just swirling around it. That's what Ranma practices. He's got flashbangs too. About Tiger Drop. What is it, a lightsaber now? Of course it hurts, it's a lightsaber. Okay, now I can see his health.
Ho ho. Ho ho. Ho ho.
Wow, he just... That would have one-shot me if I hadn't been in extreme heat mode.
ほほほほほ
Got him. Achievement unlocked. I'm undefeated. Thankfully, this game allows you to really cheese hard fights if you want to, thanks to extreme heat mode. If I had to fight him in either of the previous games, I don't know if it would have gone so well. Achievement unlocked, story of my life. Complete the sub-stories completion list. That's what the last one was. It wasn't actually a sub-story. It's just complete the list. So bam, we have battle complete, we have sub-stories complete, we have clan creator complete, we have cabaret club complete. All that's left is mini-games and adventure. Adventure, like, I could feasibly do this if I just looked up where the coin locker keys were and, like, did research on the vending machine drinks. Minigames, on the other hand, fuck shogi, fuck mahjong. I'm guessing these are also both mahjong. So yeah, that one's definitely not getting finished. So what does this book give me? Ultimate Essence. The ultimate technique that taps into every essence in your body, consumes a lot of heat. $2,000 red, but I've got over 4,000. While in extreme heat mode with full health, go near an enemy and press Y. It probably does an absurd amount of damage, I would imagine. Achievement unlocked, Heat Action Master. So we have every heat action, every life skill, and stats are maxed. The only thing I don't know how to unlock is the rest of the battle skills. Okay, I have to go up the stairs to get out of here. Out of my way. Well, I of course have to test this out. I mean, I'm gonna buy more medicine anyway, so...
Oh.
Hey, you guys. I don't think this is it. Winning all tourneys, beating all street bosses, beating all bouncer missions. Oh. Oh, yeah, fuck beating all the bouncer missions. That's gonna take forever. But I can do the last tournament now that I've done all the sub-stories. The street bosses, I have no idea how many of them there are. That could take a long time as far as I could tell. Yeah, go near an enemy and press Y. There it is. Yeah, I remember doing that move in Kiwami 1. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Oh, you can buy it from Kamiyama, okay. Okay, well, first let's get my medicine back up to the stock. Put the... Oh, I already had the spy gloves on. I never took them off. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. Weaponomicon? It costs 10 million yen. You were able to learn the weapon mastery technique. Well, good thing I ran the cabaret club so many times. I mean, I'll buy these weapons too, just to have them. Maximizes the durability of unbroken weapons upon taking them out. Okay. 2,000 green. Alright, well let's... That last tournament should be open if doing all the sub-stories is the only requirement for it. And of course, beating the previous tournaments. I'll take a taxi there. Don't tell me this last tournament's just gonna be full of the Amon brothers, and then I have to beat them without using items, because fuck that. I am not doing that. Tournament of Darkness. I see assassination on the list. That could easily be one of them. Okay, I fought you before. You're not a big deal. Spearmanship. Oh, the samurai, that's right. Wow, Rock. Alright, who's this last opponent? Son of a bitch. There's no way I'm gonna beat him without items. This is not happening. Yeah, I can only use the skill if I'm at full health, unfortunately. Missed there. Yeah, he was doing a lot more damage when I fought him for real. Maybe I can tiger drop him. It is hard to time a tiger drop. He attacks so quickly. Oh, but I got it there. Didn't do much damage to him, though. Okay, maybe I'm figuring this out. There. Damn. Even with the reduced damage, like, toward the end, achievement unlocked, half performance, half raw power. All those points I don't need. GBHG? The fuck is that? You've conquered every tournament we have on offer. Congratulations. Strong charge attack mastery. Greatly boosts damage done by strong charge attacks. I've already done that, so I should be able to learn it now. Yep. Is it equipment? Oh, it's a weapon. Infamously used by Gary Buster Holmes himself. Okay, so that's what GBH stands for. That's right. Those are those like spiked things that he uses. That's interesting that you would win that from Amon rather than. And yeah, infinite uses. That's pretty nice. Hold on, let's put that instead of the bowling ball. The butcher knife's actually my highest damage weapon. I'll put the collie sticks on, though, just for the hell of it. Alright, well, all that tournament grinding thankfully amounted to something in the end. Because I was a little upset about that when I realized I wasn't going to be able to unlock the last tournament. Well, while we're here, I guess one other thing that I want to do is try to complete the last side mission for Majima Construction. The one that came before it was pretty tough, but this one's probably going to be even harder. There it is, the only 8-star mission of them all. Majima Construction pushing the limits. So the bosses are all of the like main story bosses that we fought throughout the entire main story. Over 2,000 enemies in 17 waves. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is different music. Is this, wait, was this the same music that played during the final story mission? Yeah, I think it was. Okay, so right now they can only come through the middle. But I'm sure that's gonna change.
どこを守るか。お前ら指示に従えよ。このまま守りきれ。
At least there don't seem to be bosses in every single wave like the... Well, actually, there is a boss here. Maybe there is a boss in every single wave. He needs some help over here. Just one more guy over there. Oh, there's a few over here, too. That was a lot of damage taken for just the first wave. Oh god, they're already coming in here. Three bosses.
このまま守りきれ。黒に染めてやるよ。まとめた相手してやる。 調子だ。
We need help here.
まとめたいとしてやる。
このまま守りきれ。いい調子だ。
Roll those guys up, please. There's more of them.
このまま守りきれ。
Someone get that guy.
よし、いい調子だ。このまま守りきれ。
まとめたいとしてやる。
Those projectiles are ridiculous. Just too many guys over there.
いい調子だ。
まとめて相手してやる。黒に染めてやるよ。
Need some help over here. Oh, I almost lost him. Who's still fighting? It's you. Jeez. Sure, 5 bosses at once. Why not? Need to help. Shit. I can't boost Muto anymore. Jeez, that took a lot of my resources. Lost one of them. There's no way this is gonna last for that many rounds. Everyone get over here. was all my money. Come on, go back in there. Gary. Should not have taken them that long to take him down. Side. We're not gonna make this. How are you supposed to deal with that many guys with rocket launchers? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be beating that one. I had to at least try it. Well, now you get to see the losing animation on stream. Not nearly as fun as when they sing the song. Alright, well, we gave it the old college try. Yeah, that's totally what he would do. So is there anything else that I really want to get done before we finish the game? Like, if I complete the adventure tab, that's really a matter of looking shit up. And I don't care about the minigames tab. So it really just boils down to whether or not I want to look this stuff up. And that, like, I don't know if I want to put the... oh, well, actually, it does tell you which ones you're missing. So maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I have to, like, figure out what vending machines sell what drinks. Okay, so let me look this up. Yakuza Kiwami 2 coin locker keys. Oops, shit, like, using the mouse really screws things up. Yeah, next stream will be the finale. It might help if I have someone backing me up on this, so like for Kamurocho J1, well, I need a visual to see where these are, so I gotta see on the map, which I have pulled up. Just with only one monitor, it's a pain to switch back and forth between the windows. Okay, let me just start at J1. So that's... inside a storefront, it's the flashing one with purple banners. It's like... east off of Nakamichi Street. So, like... it's like somewhere in this area, it looks like. Yeah, and every time I do this, the chat goes away, so that's a problem. Drugstore is down there. I don't think it would freeze for you for the on-stream chat. It's just that I've got all these windows open and only one monitor to display them on, so there's not a lot of room. Yeah, it looks like I'm all stocked up for the most part.
ありがとうございました。
Do I still have the spy gloves on? Yeah. Oh. I don't think that's... yeah, that's not even the one I was looking for, but okay, that's cool. Okay, what does this say? It's the flashing one with purple banners. Do I need to, like, go around to the other side? Oh, is it here? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is it. Okay, that's J1. Now, when does it check these off? When I get the key or when I open the locker? I think it's when I open the locker. Yeah, because it didn't check off J1 yet. But I think I3 was the other one that I picked up, so... D4... That one is going to be way the hell up back where I just was. Are there any others that are closer? F5, G5, I5, J5. G5 is nearby. Okay, that's definitely the closest one. Okay, and then what does it say about this one? Wait, what? The description is exactly the same for G5 as the one for J1. Inside a storefront, it's the flashing one with purple banners. But if I'm looking at the map, it's like more to the east. Like over here. Can I get through here? No. Is it on the other side? Oh, is it this one? Yeah. Alright, got that. Okay, everything else is like a bit farther away. It looks like J5 and I5 are like on the opposite sides of the same street. Like right around here, it looks like. This way. Oh, there was something in here. Okay, there's J5. Oh, I see. Is that it? No, it's just a light. No, I can see it right now. I gotta get in the habit of pulling it back up. There it is. Okay. So then what, F5 and D4? Looks like F5 is by the batting cage. I was thinking it was going to be up there. Is it farther north? Oh, up here? No? I don't think it's this far north. Look for stairs next to AC units. Go in here. Do I have to, like, go around the corner here? What is that? Oh, it's a gold plate. It can't be this far over. Oh, on the... Okay, so it would help if I read the description that it gives in the page that I'm looking at. It says it's on the roof of the batting center, stairs are in the back. There is a back door here. I've never been up here. That's kind of cool, though, that you can look down on it from above. Who are you?
Kiryu-san!
Oh, shit! I could have gotten Dandy Johnson to join Majima Construction this whole time. Baseballs, I mean. She's got my balls in her purse. And this time I'm not talking about baseballs. Well, alright then. Ah, there it is. Okay, and then D4 is, like, over in Kamurocho Hills. You can just jump off the edge, it's fine. It looked like it was actually inside Kamurocho Hills. What does the description say? As you enter Majima Construction, take an immediate right. It's behind the trash bags. Kind of surprised there's something back there that I didn't get. Here, oh, there it is. Painting the bathroom. Real exciting shit. And, pardon the pun. Did not mean for that. Yeah, let's have a taxi take me closer to the lockers. Yeah, that should be it. It looks like all the lockers are openable now. More experience that I don't need. Ooh, another Royal Joker card. Modded iron. 10-10-1 charm. I already had one of those, and that was what allowed me to get the Oicho Kabu score that I needed really easily. Open all Kamurocho coin lockers. Protects against paralysis. Nothing special in terms of the equipment that I got there. I vaguely remember that 10-10-220. Okay. Nearest taxi. There really isn't a near one. Guess we'll go over here.
ちこまで。それでは。
Okay, Soten Bori. What am I missing here? H1, C2, D2, G2, I2, G4, F5. Looks like a lot of it's like on the opposite corner of town. I guess I'll just start by going to H1. No problem, Luna. I'm not doing anything all that exciting anyway. Okay, so let's take this taxi to here. H1, located behind a row of shrubs past the entrance. Okay, that was easy enough. Yeah, that was definitely enough excitement right there. Okay, where should I go next? Yeah, this is the only part that Rock cares about. Like, oh, I get to help him find stuff. Yeah, we had our exciting already. I didn't even notice that you typed that. Oh, G2's not far from here. Diaper Yakuza. Just before the bridge, inside the toilets. Really? Ah, okay. I guess I just never turned right here. Guessing G4 is probably the next closest one. Near a boat dockside by the water's edge. How did I miss something down there? It's right fucking there. Okay, what am I still missing here? C2. I think, yeah, D2. I guess D2 should be next, because I can just run along the footpath and get that. That's also down by the water. On the floor, right near the water's edge. I see it. How did I miss these? Luna. I mean, when she said that, that just totally caught me off guard, and chat kind of freaked out too. Like, Gooder, are you alright? Okay, I'm starting to lose track of which ones. Oh, it's a VTuber thing, Rock. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I2 and C2 are both in the bottom left corner. So is F5. So yeah, I think are those the only remaining ones? I'll pass by the locker, so we'll be able to check and see which ones are left. Sure, I can have 2 sacrifice stones. C2, I2, F5. So I guess one of them's gonna be like... Oh, yeah, I think I saw it. Others, one of them, like, might be in the building here. F5, head down a set of stairs to find it on the floor. And I2, take the stairs down near the entrances past the F5 key at the end. Okay, so they're basically in the same place. I just need to find a staircase leading down. Not going to be in here. Oh, this staircase. Okay, there's one. there's the other one. Let's open them up. These guys are just waiting for me at the stairs. I literally can't get past them. I was gonna use the ultimate essence, but then I got hit. Yeah, maybe I could have.
時間食っちまった。
Oh. Oh, okay, so another one of the street bosses came up. I guess I should look up how many street bosses there are, just in case I'm, like, for some reason, actually pretty close to beating them all. Probably not, though. I didn't get a chance to finish reading that when my controller disconnected. Yeah, that's too many. Because I'm at, what, 10? 8 would take a lot of just grinding out fights to get them to appear. Or experience I can't use. Chinese saber. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Coin Locker Conqueror. So the only thing left to do on the Adventure tab is to drink all the vending machine drinks, and then this one ought to be the just, you know, complete the adventure list. And then once we have that, we'll have everything except for minigames done. And it's literally just Mahjong and Shogi. The two things I do not care about. Oh, really? So yeah, I think I'll just... If I have time, I'll look up the vending machine stuff off stream and try to get it done before my next stream, which should be tomorrow night. If not, then we can just handle it on stream and then do the end game after that. But that's where we're going to stop tonight. I'm pretty satisfied. After getting stuck on poker last time, like that felt like a much more productive stream. So yeah, we may be finishing this game tomorrow. And then I will have 3 Yakuza games under my belt. So yeah, that's all for tonight. Thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and have a good night.